And welcome back to our episode of NBA 2K12. In the last episode, in the last Sunday, it was the Heat beat the Pistons in the tight game, and then the Nuggets and the Warriors, and the Lakers beat the Nuggets. So now we're heading to next TNT Tuesday, which we are heading to for a good interconference showdown. It's gonna be on one of the most intense and good game. We've got LeBron James and the Miami Heat take on Monte Ellis and Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. The fun fact is, Stephen Curry and LeBron James are every time met each other in the finals. It was 2015 won by the Warriors in 6. 2016 it was the Cavaliers won comeback down 3 games to 1 over the Warriors in 2016. 2017 it was the Warriors get revenge with a almost sweep over the Cavs 4 games to 1. And in 2018 it was also Warriors swept over the Cavs in 4. 2021 it was met in the play-in as the Lakers stopped the Warriors in the game winning by LeBron James with a shot clock. And finally they met in the 2023 playoffs. The Warriors and the Lakers won the series. So every time face off each other between LeBron James and Stephen Curry each other in the playoffs so far, and both teams are every time a career milestone. First one, LeBron James broke the record with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar the first place. Second one, LeBron scores 40,000 points, and the third was 50,000 points. And for Stephen Curry, who surpassed Ray Allen 2021, second one, it was a score of 4,000 points. And now, this is going to be a good game, and for this game, both teams going to use the regular shirts right now. The Warriors are the blue, and the Heat in the white. Without further ado, this is Andre Kenshiri. Right back after this, enjoy the video here in Oakland, here in Miami. Send it over to Kevin Harlan in American Airlines Arena.
Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce, and it's time for a little NBA basketball. Wednesday in the NBA. It'll be Monte Ellis and the Golden State Warriors facing off against LeBron James and the Miami Heat. And now we send it out to American Airlines Arena. Kevin Clark and Steve are there, courtside, ready for tip-off.
It's a road trip for the Golden State Warriors in this interconference matchup. We are live at the American Airlines Arena, where the Heat have home court advantage. The NBA on 2K Sports, that is the place you want to be, and we're happy to have you with us on our broadcast today. Now, Golden State's starting five. Monte and Curry in the backcourt. David Lee is out there with Darrell Wright, and it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And for the Heat, Wade and LeBron fill out the wings. Chris Bosh and Udonis Haslem down low. And it's Chalmers in at the 1 spot.
Well, the Warriors have always played a very exciting style, but it hasn't translated well to the road. In fact, last season they went just 10-31 away from Oakland.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Thompson against LeBron. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Tell you what, there's not much you can't do out there, guys.
And you know, for the Warriors, that road record, and Steve, you just talked about it, 10-31. That is an area they're going to have to improve on if they ever want to get in the playoffs.
Well, you know, toughness has been an issue for them. They've been more of a finesse team. When you're trying to claw out a win on the road, there's some toughness you've got to present and possess mentally and physically. You're trying to add some size and strength inside. That's a good place to start.
And here is Ellis. Earlier, Barry Sports spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And what did you find out, boys?
Not turning the ball over is important for any team, obviously. But he said it takes on extra meaning when going up against a team with so many small ball hawks, who will seize any opportunity to come up with a steal and turn it into easy points on the other end of the floor.
All right, guys, thanks. So Clark, they're thinking mainly about how to tackle the defense they're facing.
It won't be easy, Kevin. I mean, they're going to have to take a few body shots before it's all said and done. It's going to be a battle.
Steve?
Yeah, I like that, Clark. Body shots. I mean, go inside early, try putting it inside, and then you can play inside out at that point, but try to soften up that defense and make them move around a little bit.
wasted no time on that one.
Well, with the defense recovering into the lane, you've got a wide open shooter at the three-point line.
He passes to Chalmers. Here's the three. Gets it to go. Chalmers has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
They're coming out strong, guys. That's 4 for 5 from the field.
You know, guys, thinking back to Chalmers in the NBA Finals last year, he was one of the Heat's role players that I thought really ramped it up in a tough series and helped out the big three quite a bit.
You see that as soon as there was an opening, he threaded the pass right through it.
Ellis on top. Plenty of space. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, you brought up Chalmers, Clark. I mean, he was really, really good in that final series against Dallas. He knocked down his three-point shots, did a nice job of running the club. Really made a case for being the future starting point guard for the Miami Heat.
Here's Lee. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And here is Curry. Fires from deep. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by Curry. That's 7 points for Ellis.
You know, some criticize the hiring of Mark Jackson by the Warriors because he has no prior coaching experience, but he's full of confidence. He's a leader. I think he's going to be a tremendous success there. I don't doubt it at all.
And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, talking about Mark Jackson and his inexperience, remember Doc Rivers did the same thing. Took over Orlando without any coaching experience, and Doc has turned into one of the best coaches in the NBA. So Mark Jackson could be on a similar path. Very bright, very energetic. He can really relate to the players. I think he's a good fit for Golden State.
And the Heat making a change here. Ilgauskas has checked in. Ellis. He lays it in with a soft touch. Ellis has got 9.
Boy, that was a nice little finger roll to finish the play. Splendid finish.
Wade, he's guarded by Ellis. Another shot with the second effort. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, almost got the and one, just couldn't get the shot to fall.
Well, he did get the tip to the foul line, though, Steve. That's a nice move.
And the knock on Chris Bosh is that he's not a powerful low-post player. He's really a finesse big, not so much a bruiser. But very skilled and quick, and he can face up and knock down a jump shot.
Thompson, he's checked in for Jarrell Wright.
You know, you talk about Bosh and how he's been knocked in terms of who he is and what he does. His slim build is part of that. I think that really made Miami's need for a quality center even more glaring, the fact that he's not really a power player. Every team needs some length and muscle inside to be at its best.
Ron right side. Now the pass to Wade from the arc. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's now got 3 assists now in this one. Curry against Chalmers. LeBron against Thompson. Kicks it out to Ellis. It's up a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Another open look hits bottom from outside.
Yeah, and that's 3 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
The 3 from LeBron. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. That's 7 points for LeBron. Curry against Chalmers. Count that one.
Nice touch near the hoop.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. Curry with the steal. The Warriors trail. And stolen by LeBron. Lifts up. And there's Mario Chalmers on the assist by LeBron. Chalmers has got 5 points so far. Chalmers against Curry. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go. 8 points for him.
Their backcourt is phenomenal, Kevin. Absolutely phenomenal. That's why they've been given the green light every time they touch the ball.
And he answers right back with a three of his own.
Well, you can see it. They're getting into it a bit. A little mano-mano here. One-upsmanship taking place.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Heat lead by 3.
Boy, the offense has been so smooth. Everybody working together. And you can tell they're getting good shots pretty much every time down.
Yeah, they're a well-oiled machine there. I mean, they keep the ball moving, they keep themselves moving, and as a result, they're piling up the points.
It's more NBA coming your way. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. Here's Curry.
You knew the big three when they came together, guys, that they would be good. But they did a pretty decent job, I thought, of finding complementary players to fill out the roster after a big chunk of the salaries went to the big three.
So with Bosch on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Ilgauskas on the floor. Mike Miller is out there with Mike Bibby. And there's Haslam, and it's Battier in at the small forward position. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Well, there were some questions about Golden State taking Efe Udoh so high in the draft. Fans thought it was a bit of a reach. This young man had to battle back from injury, but won the fans over ultimately with his hard work. Said Udoh, quote, I guess they heard how hard I was working. My friends would tell me about, quote, the criticism, but that stuff is out of my control. I just focused on working hard and getting better. Not a bad strategy for a young player, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. I remember the question asked about his selection, but he's put them to rest.
Well, he's not going to be a superstar, but Udoh is going to give you a solid effort. Really a good defender in the paint. He can block some shots.
Well, back to the Heat, and Clark, you're right. They searched out bench that knew how to fill it and need and really build a team around the stars.
Well, and that's critical because anytime you have the core group together, it's about finding role players who are going to accept their responsibility. On the team and accept the fact that sometimes they're not going to see the minutes that they would otherwise like. But they handled it well. They got a good roster around their stars, and it paid off.
Chris Bosh is checked in for the Heat. Wade comes in for Mike Miller. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. AC Long comes in for Steph Curry. Now here's Wade. He's tightly guarded. And there's Battier. That's good on the assist by Wade.
Boy, that's too easy. You cannot let a shooter that good get a warm-up jump shot like that. If you do that, it'll be raining all day from out there. Spoelstra was in a really odd and tough position last season. Never before had there been a bigger free agent talent swing, and he was tasked with getting 3 huge superstars to mesh as a unit. He's done a nice job.
Well, he's a great option from long range on the fast break if you give him that much room.
Law dishes to lead. Rush outside. Another 3 for Golden State. Back to Spoelstra because he was the first coach, Steve, to deal with that much talent. He had some very unique situations pop up along that way.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And coached that team under a microscope all season long. The basketball world was watching, and that Miami team went through some ups and downs, but in the end, I think Eric Spoelstra did a fantastic job, and he looks to be one of the bright young coaches in this league.
For 3, Bibby. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 6 assists now in the game. Goes up on the top of the key. Again, Golden State. Miami trailing. Backs him down. Post-up shot. Here's Wong. Wade is covered. Stolen by Bosch. Fast break, here they come. For three. That's good from Wade. An assist by Wade. Wade's got his 7th assist in the game.
One of the concerns for the Golden State Warriors after last season was fortifying its bench, and that was an area where they really tried to improve this past offseason.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Well, going back to the Golden State Warriors bench, every team needs those 6-7 guys that can be relied upon every game for consistent play. Actually, whether starting or coming off the bench.
Without question, Kevin, the Warriors were lucky if they had 4 consistent players all year. I mean, they've got a decent nucleus to build around, but absolutely depth is an area this team has to improve.
Here's what Miami's running with right now. LeBron comes in for Shane Battier. And it's Chalmers in for Mike Bibby. And here's LeBron outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
I think their only hope now, Paul, is to slow him down with a double team.
Well, they got to stop the bleed and put the time. He's been tough to play straight up.
Here's Ellis. He goes up. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. Ellis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, Monte Ellis, he's a great scorer, but he also brings to mind the illustrated man. He's got plenty of tattoos. He's pretty much on cover, especially on those arms.
A chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. Well, one of the things that was key to the Miami Heat's success was Coach Eric Spoelstra showing his level. Throughout the turbulent season last season. His calm demeanor helped him what was a season under the microscope. Dwayne Wade said of Spo, one thing I always said about Coach Spo is he's even. He's even keel. He never gets too high or too low. And that is what helps this team win games, guys.
Thank you, Doris. A lot of coaches wouldn't have been able to deal with the season that he had last year.
Man, a lot of ups and downs, and even in that finals matchup against Dallas, Spoelstra kept his cool.
Well, Clark says Monte Ellis was asked how many tattoos he's had. He said he lost count at 18, and I believe him. Steve, I know you've got 20, 25 yourself. I heard you're the same tattoo guy or not?
Yeah, same guy. And, you know, I got a dragon on my back this year. And it's probably my favorite tattoo. Here, I'll show it to you right here.
The kick out to Bosch. Over right. And Bosch gets it to go. And assist by LeBron. LeBron's now got his 7th assist in the game. And stolen by LeBron. And the Heat get another bucket right there. Here's Ellis. Off in time. It's the Heat. They lead by 3.
And it's HB at the half with an excellent game going on at American Airlines Arena. The Heat in a tight one against the Golden State Warriors. The three-point shooting, ridiculous. They're knocking down everything. For D. Wade, things are certainly going his way against the Warriors' D. He's got 17 points, and he's also made plays for others, showing his court vision definitively in this one. And for Golden State, they've been battling. They're making it look effortless offensively, scoring at will. Monte Ellis, big-time game. Seems like everything's falling for him. Not sure if he even knows how to miss. These two have been the stars so far today, both leading their teams in scoring. Time for us to wrap things up. Let's get back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. I'll see you next time.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Here's Curry. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Monte and Curry in the backcourt. Terrell White is out there with Thompson. And it's Lee at the center filling out the middle. Free throw good by Curry.
Kevin, Stephen Curry was the 7th pick in the 2009 draft, and if they did that over, he might be the 2nd pick. I mean, he's a terrific shooter and good potential as a playmaker. I think the Warriors got a steal.
Talking about the future of Steph Curry, Clark, he joined Team USA for the World Championships in 2010 to make the team after just his rookie season. Steve, a very impressive distinction.
Yeah, winning a gold medal. What an experience that was for Steph Curry. For a Warriors organization that hasn't had an all-star in almost 15 years. Curry represents the future of that franchise.
Three-pointer, Wade, good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 20 points for Wade.
Tell you what, he's draining the three ball real nice.
Yeah, and he is. And they got to find a way to get out there on him.
Here's Wade. 20 points for him.
Well, the West has long been considered the stronger of the two conferences in the NBA, but Miami, with its revamped roster, really had no problem beating Western Conference foes last year.
Curry buries the easy one. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter. The Heat with the lead. Goes up on the wing, and Bosh gets it to go, and the assist by LeBron. And that's 14 points for Chris Bosh. You're right, Steve, going back to Miami in the West, 20-10 against the Western Conference. So that was kind of a weird one.
Yeah, Kevin, and if you compare their numbers against the West, versus the East, the Heat had a much easier time putting up points against the Western Conference opponents.
And the Heat all-time hit.
And the Warriors have had very little success over the last 15 years or so. They've got new ownership in place, so there's hope. They've got some good young talent. They've manufactured their cap situation, and they're trying to bring in as many good players as possible. I think this has a chance to be an excellent franchise.
And the Warriors take on 2 more.
That's going to be important for this team to fight over the top of screens defensively.
Yeah, you got to tag Kevin and stay right.
And he flushes it through. Spark Slamcam with the replay. 7 lead changes now, and we're just... in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Well, the fans love it. I mean, a tug of war, back and forth affair. But if you're a coach, there's no frustration. It's trying to pull ahead. It's evenly matched game. Both these teams really fighting hard here. This is an impressive matchup.
Yeah, not much separation able to be created either way, and I really marvel at the effort being expended by both of these teams.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, you could see last season with the big three that early on offensively they couldn't quite figure it out. But as the season went on, they got more and more comfortable with each other. And I thought by the end of the year, they played pretty well together.
Ilgauskas is checked in for the Heat. Bibby comes in for Mario Chalmers. Golden State also making some changes. Beatrice comes in for Big Lee. And Udoh for Jarrell Wright.
Well, that's great. You take advantage of that turnover and convert at the other end.
Absolutely. I mean, points off turnovers this time generated off the steal.
Free throw good, Ilgauskas. And you're right, Steve, about what you said in regard to the Heat. You know, anytime you bring new guys together, there is a feeling out there. But Clark, obviously, this was an extreme case.
Yeah, I agree with both of you there. I mean, it just takes a lot of time and massaging when you have that much star power coming together for guys to figure out their roles and then accept their roles and excel in them. That's a three-pronged process.
A lot.
Yep.
A lot to deal with. And he hammers in the reverse slam. Clark and Steve, neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
Well, 8 lead changes, Kevin, so far as the teams are battling it out here in the third.
That's all building towards what could be a great finish. This will be fun to watch.
LeBron kicks to Bosh. Udo picks him up. Launches it. And it's LeBron James with the three. LeBron's now got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Poked away. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And some changes here for the Warriors. David Lee checked in for Beatrice. Wright comes in for Udo. And it's AC Law in for Steph Curry. Here's Ellis. 26 points for him. Wade gets the reach-in call. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Kick it out! Kick it out! Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
1:37 left in the third quarter. Shot's good on the assist by Wade. And it's a 5-point Heat lead.
Well, there's so many questions a year ago about the Miami Heat and how the pieces would fit, in particular how Wade and LeBron would work out together. And I think they figured it out as the course of the year went on. And Wade ended up playing most of his minutes at the 2-guard spot.
Bosh kicks to LeBron. The tray. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, he's smart. He's getting good shots and he's knocking them down.
As we get back to Wade, Clark, is he best, as Steve was talking about, is he best at shooting guard?
No question about it. I mean, that's what he does. He attacks. He keeps pressure on the defense. He can make tough shots. He can draw foul. And off of his ability to be aggressive looking to score, then he can get other people's shots. But he's most suited to putting the ball in the basket.
And the Heat get another bucket right there.
It's hard to set up your D when you just turned it over at the other end.
Yeah, a lot of points have been given up here, Steve, by way of turnovers. And their defense has just been short-circuited by their offense.
He in the posts. He's covered by Bosh. Off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kickball. And a new group in for the Heat. Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Bosh. Mattier comes in for LeBron. Mike Miller's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Chalmers in for Mike Bibby. Al Thornton's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Law. Here's Curry. 12 points for him. From outside, good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
Boy, I like the fluidity I'm seeing from them on offense. It's a thing of beauty. Fun to watch.
Yeah, it is. They're moving the ball well, finding the open man, making that extra pass. They're playing very unselfishly right now.
Warriors trail by 6. Ellis left side. And stolen by Miller.
Well, that was a great steal, preventing what may have been an easy hoop.
3 seconds left. Here's Ilgauskas. Foul call that time in the layup. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Great awareness by fouling on that layup, making him earn 2 points.
Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer. I mean, send them to the line instead of giving up an easy 2.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Ellis. He got it up. Shot is off. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Now, it's been nothing but positive for this team. The way he's been really selective with his shot making. He's been very unselfish. I think this has been an efficient performance for him.
I agree with you, Steve. Very few questionable decisions, if any, from him, as he has always looked for the best shot every trip down the floor. I mean, I like the fact that he's judicious in his approach.
Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. Now let's check in with Doris Burke for our Sprite Spark of the game. Doris?
And Kevin, for that great stretch the Heat put together, they get the Sprite Spark Award. There has been absolutely no let-up, even as their lead continues to grow with each stop. They're using this game to send a message to anyone who is watching, it seems. Guys?
Great stuff as always, Doris. Thank you. Clark, that was the game's critical point.
Yeah, I agree with you. I really think it was. I mean, it really tipped things in their favor. No doubt about it.
Man, that's going to happen to you when you keep piling up those points and you get on a run like that.
So with Wade on the bench, this is... And now, here's the Sprite Slam Cam replay.
Well, he took that one to the rack with some...
I'll say beautiful dunk there, Steve.
Yeah, how about the agility? Man? Just the power and the skill. Impressive.
And that one's on target from the wing.
Well, you've got to get the ball out of his hands, bring an extra defender, and force somebody else to beat you.
I agree with you. Make him give it up.
Here's Lee. He kicks it to Rush. Right for three, and that one's good.
You are really living dangerously if you let him roam free in three-point land. Well, I tell you what, how about that, guys? This fella... can rock the rim big time.
That is just brute force, Steve.
Yeah, he's the last guy you want to see coming down the lane with a head of steam.
Good work. And Bosch gets it to go on the assist by Chalmers. Chalmers has got 3 assists in the game. Timeout called the Warriors.
I tell you what, the Warriors last season just 36 and 46 overall. 5 wins, under 500, but they played the Eastern Conference even. 15 and 15 over the course of the season against the East.
And the Heat with some changes. LeBron comes in for Shane Battier. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Mike Miller. Golden State also making some changes. Andres Biedrins, who's checked in for Lee. James Thompson in for Jarrell Wright. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Mark Jackson had some words for his team over that break. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
And the Warriors' up-tempo style, a contrast with the way a lot of Eastern teams play.
Yeah, a lot of the Eastern teams play a slower pace, and they have to be ready to run when they go up against a team like Golden State.
Curry kicks to Thornton. He's covered by Bosch. A three gets the bucket.
Right back with the triple.
An eye for an eye. How about a 3 for a 3, Steve?
From deep LeBron. And again, Miami with the triple.
And he responds with his own three-pointer.
Yeah, he came right back with his 3. And we're seeing a bit of gamesmanship right here, Steve.
Moving the ball. And Biedrins backs in. From the low block. Again, Golden State.
And the shootout continues.
Trading buckets both ways. I mean, offense definitely the focal point for these teams. He did what he could to try to handle that pass, but that was too hard to handle.
Curry outside. Another three from Golden State.
Wow, where would they be without all these easy points off turnovers?
Well, it certainly has made things a lot easier for them on offense, that's for sure, Steve. You turn a team over, you usually don't have to worry about set defense.
And stolen by Thornton.
Well, in the second half, we've seen them get caught napping a few too many times. I mean, those miscues are starting to add up.
Here's Curry. Timeout called the Warriors. changes here for the Warriors. David Lee check in for Beasley. White comes in for Elfort. And it's Ellis in for Brandon Rush. Here's Curry. White left side. Rolls up on the wing. Ellis, that's good. Ellis has got 11 in the second half.
The defense got butterflies. The second that shot went up. I like that. They ran to the three-point line. Got an uncontested look there in transition.
He dishes it to Thompson. Front pass the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
And the pace has really ramped up in the second half.
Steve, I like the re-energized effort here. I mean, it's been a battle.
James. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. 31 points for LeBron. To tie it up. Another three for Golden State. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Yeah, nobody giving up any ground either way, fella.
And don't be surprised if this comes down to the final possession. It just kind of has that feel to it.
Wade gets the bucket.
And you got to love what he's been able to do with the ball in his hands in this game.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're down by 3. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ellis. There's the feed to Curry. Defended by Chalmers. Ellis. Wade is covering. Ellis against Wade. Lets it go from the wing. Again, Golden State.
As if there was any question, Kev. He's just not fazed by the pressure. He stays focused and always makes big plays.
Curry with the steal. Less than 1 minute left. Stolen by Bosh. Goes up.
Defensive foul. Stephen Curry. That's his second personal. Chris Bosh. 2.
Sinks the first one, and that'll put him up by 2. For 2, and it's a 3-point ballgame.
Kevin, that's what you expect from him. When the pressure's at its highest, with the game on the line, that's when he's at his best.
Here's Ellis. Nails it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Came through there with a key basket.
Yeah, that was huge. Stepping up when it matters. They're having major trouble dealing with the ball.
Wade against Ellis. And it's blocked. Now Bosh. Here's Haslam. Yes!
That's making it big.
I know you have to feel that all the way over here.
You know, if you're a defender, you want to see anybody but him with the ball in his hands in that situation.
Here's Wright. Here's Ellis. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. Here's Wade. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Not a lot of options there. They have to try to extend this game, so good foul.
Yeah, and if they can catch a break, they might still be able to tie this thing up, Steve.
Can't get the first one to drop. Connects on number 2, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Here's Ellis. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Lee. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's on LeBron James.
And the official right on top of that.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Steve. He didn't hesitate to make that call. Now he'll get his chance at the line.
both free throws.
Well, those were some big free throws, but he calmly knocked them down, and it's a one-possession ball game now.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
He didn't have much choice but to foul. Unfortunately, this is the last guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they stopped the clock, but these free throws are pretty much automatic.
Gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Huge free throws there, Kevin. He just put this game out of reach.
To the team, sinks it. And the Heat call time here. They're in front by 2. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Bosh, and now they foul and stop the clock. Good on the first, and defends a 3-point lead. Perfect from the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Talk about a clutch free throw, Kev. That one just might have sealed the game.
Here's Ellis, and the Warriors tack on 2 more. And the Heat call time here. They're up by 2. 1 second left in the game. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
So that'll do it for now. This is Andre Kenshin, and the next game tomorrow night, headed for Power Balance Pavilion as Kyrie Irving to the Sacramento Kings take on Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Is gonna be good gaming, just like in real life. It was the TNT Thursday, when in real life 2012, as the Kings upset the Thunder, the huge upset in the night of the black. Every Kings fans are using for the blackout team, while in major good games to now. So gonna good game here. We're on our way to Power Balance Pavilion as Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder take on Kyrie Evans and the Sacramento Kings. So that will do it for now. This is Andre Kenshin. The Miami Heat defeat the Golden State Warriors in a close one by 2 points, 123 to 121. Once again, this is Andre Kenshin saying so long for American Airlines Arena in downtown Miami, Florida. We will see you tomorrow here at the Power Balance Pavilion in Sacramento, California, for the Oklahoma City Thunder take on the Sacramento Kings game. Once again, this is Andre Kenshin. Time to say goodbye and sign up and peace out. Good night, and we'll see you tomorrow for the Thunder and Kings game. Peace, and thanks for watching. If you want to check out the last video for March Madness, or you want to check out the link in the description in the next one, you will not allow the link in the description for March Madness last episode. I will pick the Duke winner though for Cooper Flag as March Madness not yet to start as the first four. We got the result: Alabama State defeat St. Francis, the game winner, top full court pass, and in the second game, North Carolina dominates San Diego State. So once again, this is Andre Kenshin time to say sign up and peace out. Goodbye for see you tomorrow for the Thunder and Kings. Thanks for watching and peace out. I will end the video and good night. Peace.